Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Once again, here, going crazy out here. That's what you get when you just throw a hat on in the morning because it's too early to get up and shower and everything. But here we are anyway. Hello again. Welcome to Thursday. Hopefully, you've had a great week so far. I don't know about you, but man, as compared especially to last week, which was crazy down here in Florida, this week has flown by. It's already Thursday. It's amazing. Very excited about that. The weather here in Florida has been spectacular. It actually feels like a fall day yesterday, a fall day today. As a matter of fact, I'm all geared up. As soon as I get done with the show, I'm going out for a run for the first time outside in a while. I've been exercising inside all summer long, but today, kind of mid upper 60s where we are. Some places here in Florida, it's dipping down into the 50s. It actually feels like fall here in Florida. So I'm going to take advantage of that and get a little workout in just a little bit. Okay. I don't want to take a long time doing a preamble here because it was a big day yesterday. As you know, obviously we talked about it on yesterday's show. It was the Walt Disney Company's 101st birthday, and there was a ton of Disney news that came out for Walt Disney Company's. Did I say Walt Disney World? The Walt Disney Company's 101st birthday yesterday. Some of it extremely controversial. Depending on what you feel is controversy, but I know there was a lot on social media about the stuff yesterday. So let's go ahead and get to it quickly. So much Disney news that came out of it yesterday, and we can't ignore this. We need to talk about it. It is Lightning Lane Premier Pass. Okay. So yes, this is coming. This is happening. If you didn't hear about this, I don't know where you were yesterday. If you didn't hear about Lightning Lane Premier Pass, well, here's what we're talking about. Coming up here very, very soon, debuting October 30th at Walt Disney World and October 23rd, even sooner, out of the Disneyland Resort. You're going to be able to, if you so desire, purchase this pass that'll allow you to basically get a Lightning Lane entry to every attraction in whatever park you choose for that day. And this is if you're at Walt Disney World. This is if you're staying at a deluxe resort or deluxe villa or any of the DVC resorts. Then you got the chance to purchase this. Now it's obviously not cheap. It is a lot of money, anywhere from $129 all the way up to $449 for Walt Disney World. $300 to $400 if you're at Disneyland. And that depends on park day that you're doing it, how busy it is, and everything else. So there's a lot to unpack here. Here is probably my hot take. I don't know if you're going to call this a hot take on it, but it doesn't affect me. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm more bothered by all the posts on it on social media. We will probably never purchase this. That's just the bottom line of it. There's just no need for it. We won't pay that much money. We don't do attractions at as much. We don't need to do every single attraction in the park on a day. We will never purchase this. That being said, if this is something you want to do, go for it. Knock yourself out. Yeah, hey, more power to you. I'm all for, and we've talked about it many times on our show. Look, what is of value to me doesn't necessarily have to be of value to you. I may like something that is, I'll pay for something that some people would say, I'll never pay the extra for that. But it brings value to me and it affects me. It doesn't affect you. And the same thing goes to be said for something like this or something else. It may be of value to you. It may be something you really, really want, but it's not something that I want to spend money on. And it's all okay. It's fine. Be happy with it. And don't be afraid that if this is something you want to do, knock yourself out. Do it. Definitely. Absolutely. Now, I will say this about it. It's expensive. It's a lot of money. It may be something that, let's just say you have the money. Okay. And you want to have this phenomenal day at the parks. Now, if you just 2, 3, 4 people in your family, your group, whatever, and if you want to do that, that's fine. Now, if you start getting into larger groups than that, I would suggest looking into a VIP tour, because then the money starts balancing out. It's a little more expensive, a bit more expensive to do a VIP tour. It's there's a flat rate. I looked it up yesterday, but I forget how much it is. It starts at like $700 and it moves to like $1,000 um, per hour or something like that. I'm sorry, I'm off on it, but anyway, it's based on how many hours you do it. You have to do a minimum of 7 hours. You get a guide. You've seen them all through the parks. They take you to all these attractions. Go get there. So but that's for your entire group up to, I believe it's 10 people. So if you get 6, 8, 10 people in your group and you want to split it up, it will definitely be more valuable to you than this is. So look at that if that's your possibility. And of course, a certified Disney vacation planner will help walk you through all this stuff. But again, more importantly than anything else, spend money what you want to spend money on, save money what you want to save money on, and don't worry about what anybody else does, okay? That is it just makes your world that much better. And we all are about positivity and smiles here, not worrying about what everybody else does and what's out there that you may be missing out on because you don't want to spend that money or you can't spend that money. It will make you happier in the long run. Speaking of something that we may spend money on here, this came out yesterday as well. DVC membership Magic Beyond is an option that they'll be adding on coming up here for $99 for the entire year. You get several bonuses. You can't really see it here. Let me see if I can make it a little bit larger so maybe you can see it a little bit better here. So there are various different things that come along with this that is for $99, not a bad option, especially if you're looking to get some tickets for your family. There's some deals with it in that regard. Memory Maker for 30 days, not bad. You get exclusive, kind of a jump in the weight if you want to do a Disney Vacation Club lounge, which we do a lot. That's where the value might be for us to do this, is that we love the Disney Vacation Club lounges, and especially now they're going to be adding the new one at Magic Kingdom here coming up soon. That is a benefit to us. And kind of one that's here that's interesting is that for a long time, you've been able to purchase, you already have your points as a DVC member. You're able to purchase additional points. And I believe Michelle was telling me yesterday, and I don't really know, but it's like $20 per point if you need some extra points for some reason. Now with this, if you're part of this, for every 1 point you purchase, you get a second point. So you're kind of doubling the value there. So that kind of limit makes it $10 per point, which could be a benefit for you. And the other thing is, if you're looking to stay at a non-DVC resort, you used to have to pay, well, you do have to pay an extra $95 fee on top of whatever points you want to use for that. There is a point for all these different resorts, and that includes Disney Cruises, Adventures by Disney, or whatever. You had to add $95 on top of that. Well, with this, that is waived. So that's right there. If you just stay one time at one of these different resorts, that basically wipes out this $99 fee. So it's not a terrible thing. And I think that we may do this coming up here in the future. So we'll see. We'll see. You'll be able to start booking that here December 3rd and use it from January 12th of 2025 all the way through the next year. We'll definitely be doing it for the year after that because we'll be going to Disneyland, I think, in 2026, and we'll probably want to purchase that ticket assuming this still has the same deal going on. What else is going on today? Let's just get some more jolly news, I guess. And jolly news is you can start making your candlelight processional plans now, because we now know the narrators for 2025, and a lot of it is the list you've seen before many times, and a lot of them are great. Candlelight processional, always fantastic. Excited about it. Let's go ahead and go through this list. I'll try and make it larger again like I just did so you can see them. A lot of great names returning that you've seen in the past. Maybe you've always wanted to see Neil Patrick Harris. He's back again. Josh Gad, love to see him. Whoopi Goldberg, of course. Jodie Benson, Sterling K. Browns, Edward James Olmos, great. So many great names. Brendan Fraser, back again. So many wonderful names, but some interesting new ones added to this, including the Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, going to be doing this. And one that I'm intrigued by because I love this guy, Titus Burgess. He's coming this year, and that might be one that I'd love to see. I think it's great. It's another great list. Again, make your plans now. And if you're looking to do a dining package, which I highly recommend, you're going to be eating anyways out in the parks. A dining package, not a bad way to go with this, to help make sure that you get a good seat and don't have to wait around for hours, especially for someone like Neil Patrick Harris or whatever. Jump on that at your first availability, because you will want to for some of these. That's for sure. What else is going on today? Well, adventure awaits, because yes, the Disney Adventure, we received a lot of details, and I'm going to run through these really quickly here because and a lot to talk about today, and this is already going very, very long. But yes, we received a lot more details about the upcoming Disney Adventure. Of course, that was the ship that Disney kind of took over when it was in the middle of being built, and then made it into, the classic Disney Cruise Line style that but looks going to look a little different because it was planned as a different company's ship. So some of the things that are exciting, well, let's talk about this. Again, going to zoom in on this one. This is Marvel Landing that's going to be aboard this ship. It is going to be this amazing Marvel area with basically attractions at sea. You're going to have the Iron Cycle test run. You can see that, the roller coaster here. It's going to be apparently at this point when it comes out, the longest roller coaster at sea. You may be able to see kind of in the middle right there, those are Pym's Quantum Racers. So it's kind of like a race car track, like a go-kart track in the middle of this. That's fun. And then there's this spin ride, which I'm not a big fan of spin rides. But if you like spin rides, Groot Galaxy Spin, they're kind of on the left middle. That's cool. Very excited for all these things. Other things that are happening on this ship, this show here, which is going to be called Remember, which I love the fact that they're bringing, obviously you can see the Coco influences here. And yes, Coco is going to be a part of this. When you think Remember, you'll think Coco. But you'll see in the center there that Wally and Eve are there. And they're going to kind of be at the center of this show, apparently. I guess Eve is going to be unexpectedly rebooted or something along those lines. And Wally is going to have to bring in all these people, all these characters from various Disney and Pixar movies to kind of, I don't know, help save Eve. I don't know. But they're going to be bringing characters. Obviously, like I said here, Coco, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, so many. One thing we love aboard Disney Cruises is, like, yes, we love the shows that are focused basically on a movie, the Frozen show, Tangled, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, whatever. But we also love these shows that are kind of the Disney jukebox shows, but they tell a wonderful, amazing, magical story to go along with, bringing out all these different Disney songs, Disney characters that you love. Some more things on this ship. This is one of the dining establishments. This is going to be the Navigators Club and the Golden Hollywood Spotlight Club, where you'll be able to eat and meet with some of the classic Disney characters. This is going to be the Pixar Market restaurant, where you can see a lot of influence from Pixar there, a lot of the photos from various different movies that you love as well. Mike and Sully's Flavors of Asia. That will be fun, exciting for that, especially if you can get a group there to sample that. San Francisco Street, so much fun, all sorts of, it looks like it's going to be some shops, dining establishments, just a good fun place to kind of hang out on board the ship. And I think this is interesting, Wayfinder Bay, where it looks like it's just going to be a wonderful place to kind of hang out. There's a little bar there you can see in the middle. Look at those rooms that kind of overlook it as well. Those are fabulous. But apparently, if you can see on the bottom right there, there's going to be a stage, and they're going to be putting on some entertainment there throughout the day, maybe I'm sure into the evening, including a stage show called Moana Call of the Sea. So that's going to be fun and interesting, and I can't wait to see what that's all about as well. So so many things exciting about that ship, and can't wait to check out more. Bookings open on December 10th if you're looking to book that ship, and boy, it looks great. I don't know when we're going to get on it, but there's some exciting stuff there. Itineraries are going to be released apparently on November 14th if you're looking to find out. Of course, this is only going to be sailing in Asia, so know that going in. Also, we are Disney fans here, but we don't hide from Universal because, we're theme park fans more than anything else. A big day today, apparently Universal, they were just released this little video here, this picture here of the date today. An probably Epic Universe announcement today. Guessing it's probably going to be the opening date of Epic Universe. There's a lot of speculation on that. Kind of the Wall Street Journal kind of leaked something that maybe it's around Memorial Day of 2025. Probably, I'm sure we'll find out more today. What's happening? Let's see. What else have we got to talk about today? Oh, say hello to Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yeah, this day in Disney history, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Donald Duck's nephews, debuted for the first ever time. It was in the Sunday Comics in 1937. That was the first time we met Donald's nephews, and of course gone on to so many great things, including obviously DuckTales. They later made a movie, Donald's Nephews, that came out later on. But yeah, this date, 1937, is the first time we met them. If it's your birthday today, October 17th, a very happy birthday to you. Here are just a few people that you share your birthday with today. How about Michael McKeon from Saturday Night Live? This is Spinal Tap. So many, Laverne and Shirley, he was Lenny. So many great roles that he has had over his career. He turned 77 today. He was born in 1947. Rob Marshall, you can see on the bottom right there. Director, great director, things like Chicago. As you can see here, Mary Poppins Returns. He was born in 1960. He turned 64 today. Norm Macdonald, he is born on this date in 1959. Unfortunately, we lost him in 2021. Such a tragic loss. It's such a dry, funny wit about him. He would have been 65 today. Felicity Jones, born on this day, 1983. Jen Urso herself. She turns 41 today. And why didn't I make this note? I guess I was so busy. You should see my screen. What I do every day, a little behind the scenes here, is I put Post-it notes for everything I'm going to talk about that day. And sometimes, usually it's like 2. Today I have 4 here. And thank goodness a lot of these slides I've shown you have their own explanation on them. So I haven't had to completely fill my computer screen with them, but I have so many notes. Anyway, Eminem, also his birthday today. I'm sorry, I don't have his date in front of me or his age, but classic rapper or hip hop artist, Eminem, it is his birthday today as well. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Hopefully you celebrate it in the best way possible. And hey, it's Thursday. We're on through the week. It's almost Friday, so go ahead and continue that celebration on into Friday, on into the weekend, on into the rest of the month, whatever it might be. Okay, ran longer than usual today, but there was a lot to talk about. I'm sure we'll be talking about more on this weekend show. Speaking of that, we already talked about DVC. This weekend show is going to be everything you need to know about Disney Vacation Club. We're going to kind of break it down. I think it's going to be a video episode. Michelle's going to do another amazing PowerPoint like she likes to do. But we are going to be talking a lot about Disney Vacation Club. Maybe this will be added in what we talked about today, but definitely things you want to know if you ever wanted to explore entering into the Disney Vacation Club, and just kind of to lay the groundwork for you so you can kind of have some information and then maybe decide if you want to move on and talk with somebody with Disney Vacation Club about exploring it further. So you'll want to check out this show as well. All right, guys, have a fantastic Thursday. I hope it's spectacular for you. Check out that epic news from Universal today. Hopefully a little bit more calm day on Disney news, especially on social media today. We'll see. It never seems to be, but hoping for the best. Anyway, no matter how you spend your day, I hope it's magical. And I'll be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. to talk with you more. See you, everybody. Bye.